Another little bit of news for upcoming model releases today. It would appear that this is the first sight of the Black Templars upgrade sprue, and it's giving the Repulsor Executioner another powerful new gun with the addition of a Multi Melta. Hello and welcome back to Auspex Tactics, where today we're just taking a quick look at a new Black Templars upgrade sprue that appears to have been spotted on the official Warhammer 40k Instagram. Many thanks to Mr. Dylan Chester who pointed that out in the comments of the last video. Basically, this snowy image of the Black Templars on a crusade was released just earlier today, with a couple of interesting details in the picture that I'm pretty sure aren't just in the realm of fun conversions and will be bits that are represented on this new upgrade frame. Probably the most interesting thing in the picture is the pintle mounted Multi Melta that you can see on the Repulsor Executioner here. It'll be interesting to know whether that's just an option for Black Templars, or whether, like many other things that came out on upgrade sprues, it becomes a generalised option for all the Space Marine line. For example, we had standard intercessors. Their sergeants couldn't take any fun power weapon options because there aren't any in the box, but after the Salamander's upgrade sprue came out, you could now take Thunderhammers on the sergeant, as there was a unique Thunderhammer in the Salamander's upgrade sprue. I do find it kind of funny that you can pile yet another very powerful gun on the already pile of guns machine that is the Repulsor Executioner, and it seems likely that this would also be an option for the standard Repulsor as well. As it's mounted on a vehicle, it's likely to cost an extra 25 points as the standard points cost upgrade for multi-melters, so it's hardly going to be a free upgrade to the firepower. It does feel like piling yet more eggs into one relatively fragile basket. I think the firepower of the Repulsor Executioner isn't absolutely terrible, but for the points cost it is quite easy to remove with today's 40k anti-tank weapons. 16 wounds at toughness 8 just isn't quite what it was when there's all the D3+3 damage weapons running around. As it's on the pintle, it would likely replace the option of taking the Iron Hail Heavy Stubber on the same pintle, which is quite an efficient choice in my opinion, and although really quite good fun, I'm not sure it'd necessarily help the tank out all that much. Really, the thing just needs a fairly decent points decrease if it's going to compete with the infantry-mounted firepower options or even the gladiator tanks. I kind of wonder whether Games Workshop is trying to make the Repulsors and Repulsor Executioner feel a bit more like Land Raiders. Black Templars are known for their Land Raider Crusaders, so maybe they're trying to give them something else to make their Repulsors stand out from the rest. I think it looks like there's also a sculpted Black Templar icon on the front plate of the Repulsor as well. It looks like it's a sculpted icon as opposed to just painted, so maybe that could be something else that's on the sprue as well. As another minor detail, there does appear to be a new head swap on this Outrider as well. A very monastic monk sort of hairdo. I guess it could potentially be a kit bash option from the new Crusader squad if there are other heads that we haven't seen yet. But to be honest, in the context of the Multi Melta on the tank, I feel likely that this is probably on the same sprue, and they've chosen to include it on the squad's Outrider Sergeant to set the Sword Brother apart. I do find it kind of interesting when upgrade sprues can actually give you a few extra rules in game to play around with, and it will be quite fun to see if there's anything else that can give you different options on the tanks and things. I guess at least compared with a lot of the other chapter upgrade sprues, it must be a fairly meaty one. The rest of the ones, say for Dark Angels and Ultramarines for example, they only had bits for regular sized Space Marines, so it's quite fun to see some vehicle upgrades on the Black Templars one. Anyway, let me know what you think down in the comments below. Look forward to hearing your thoughts as always, and feel free to subscribe to Auspex Tactics if you'd like to see more updates like this. I'll certainly try and cover any news of Games Workshop's new releases. Feel free to give a look to the things in the video description if you're interested. There's a Patreon page which allows me to make these videos quite so regularly, and an Element Games affiliate link if you are looking to pick up any 40k things in the near future. In any case, an absolutely massive thank you for listening, and I'll hope to see you guys next time.